how do you feel knowing that you're going to be far away from home for like a long-term period?
I was a little anxious like last week or like,
Really?
yeah, no, just like not even just like missing home, just like what if it's not exactly like it was? What if it's not safe at night? Like I don't know these things, you know.
I didn't even think about the safety, bro.
Is it safe in the neighborhoods? Like,
I think so. They usually, the campus is hella safe. I know that doesn't really apply, but the campus is really safe. And then I don't know how far your place is, but like a certain radius around the campus, they'll usually have guards like on street corners to watch out because like that's where a lot of students live. So it feels pretty safe. So I wouldn't worry too. I think like every few days though, we'll get an email from the Department of like Police and Security. It's like attempted robbery, attempted stabbing, blah blah blah. So you just ignore it. You can delete the email.
Yeah, you ignore it.
You ignore it.
When he comes up to me, I can ignore it.
It's actually pretty funny. There was one time, me and my roommate. It was like 4 a.m. We were sleeping in our dorm. I might have told you this story already, but I wake up to like my roommate messing with my blanket. Right, it's like 4 a.m. and I can barely see him. I'm thinking like, what is he doing, bro? So I'm like, Brian, and then I turn my flashlight on, and it's not my roommate. It's some random guy in his underwear. So
what you do?
I don't. Well, so my roommate wakes up and he's like, "Yo, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's like, let's say it's like Harold. He's like, "Yo, I'm Harold," and we're like, "Oh,
wait, the guy, underwear guy,
yeah, underwear guy,
okay.
Yeah." And then what did he say? He said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna crash here for tonight." We were pretty sure he was drunk, right?
Okay.
Something like that. So we eventually kick him out. And he said he was gonna go to the other elevator, and the other elevator is all the girls' floors.
Oh,
so
no.
we started getting worried. So we decided to go downstairs and tell the guys, and then like DPS came and tried to search and stuff. They never found him. But it was the funniest thing is later.
Wait, they didn't find the guy.
They didn't. He was like a student. He was like a student aged guy though. So.
Oh, okay. So he's not like a random old.
He wasn't like a random old guy. No.
Context is important.
Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't a random old guy. But a few days later, I'm walking back to the elevator and I look in the lounge and I see someone studying. I'm like, that looks a lot like the Harold guy. So I go tell my roommate. He comes downstairs. Yeah. And we go talk to him. It's like, hey, did you happen to be in this room at 4 a.m. that night? He's like, yo, I'm so sorry, guys. And he told us a story about how him and his friends like drink a whole bottle of Hennessy.
Oh,
and then he got messed up.
Not the Henny.
Yeah. So it was a really funny story. And we weren't entirely sure, but there were like weird stains on our ground afterwards.
Oh.
And like
so I'm confused with it. I need to clear something
up. Yeah.
How do you get into your room?
Oh, this is entirely my fault. So it costs $200 to replace your keys, right?
Okay.
And at the beginning of the semester, I lost my keys.
Oh, no.
And I was thinking I could buy another pair of keys, but then it's the beginning of the semester, and I feel like I would lose them again and then pay another $200. So we just left the door unlocked. We started locking the door after that and just putting my roommate's key on. So it was my fault. Hopefully I won't lose my keys this next year. Yeah.
Did you like talk to this guy after, or after that never seen him?
He was honestly pretty cool. He felt really bad about it, so he was also pretty embarrassed.
I would be.
We were like, we think you might have peed on our floor. We're not sure. We're not entirely sure, but
I can just imagine you waking up. You're like, what do you do about
that was the funniest part because like we weren't really mad or angry at all because we were super tired. So we were just like, huh? Who are you? There's a third person. It was wild.
I thought we had two roommates. What's going on?
Yeah, but yeah, so it's pretty safe as you lock your doors and stuff.
Yeah,
is basically what I'm getting.
I mean, yeah, that just seems like a extra special circumstance.
Extra special.